I guess the 3 would be, that would be the price of the 3.
She asked you a question.
Actually, yeah.
Yes. Hi, how may I help you?
Just the number 3, make it large fries and a Sprite. Or do y'all have Coke Zero?
No, we have Diet Coke or Diet October.
Just do a Sprite.
Is the whole combo large or just the fry?
I don't know. Is it the whole combo that's large or just the fry?
It's up to you. You can do the large drink or you could do a medium drink. It all depends on you.
So if I do
it the large drink,
right,
it's going to be the same price either way for the large.
All right, that's fine. Just keep it as it is.
Okay. And anything else?
Did you want anything?
No, fine.
I guess we're gonna share that. Thank you. What were you saying?
What did you get? A single or double?
(63°) Fahrenheit. 9,701 miles on the odometer. It is February 15th, 2025. And I didn't get to go through the editing of the recent chapter 54 of Rib, Dog Night Out, Shepherds of Alaska. But I did find a misspelling. It was very interesting. I was watching a post on YouTube of the play Mad Dog Blues. There's only one. Okay? There's one post of the play Mad Dog Blues. It's a Sam Shepard play. It was done here in Fort Worth. Fort Worth has had a first for many. The band played their first live concert here. The band, you know, Robbie Robinson and everybody that backed up Bob Dylan, they played here in Fort Worth. That was their first concert ever. And a fight broke out in the audience. There was only like 2 or 3 people there. It was like a horrible experience. They stole bologna at local grocery stores. Probably outside of Fort Worth, but I'm not for sure. Piggly Wigglies and things like that. But yeah, the band, you know, the famous band that Bob Dylan hung out with. But also, the very first YouTube post of Mad Dog Blues, the play, was performed here. It's the butterfly. It was performed at the Backdoor Restaurant off Highway 80. It's a restaurant that has kind of an open space. So Johnny Simons of Hip Pocket Theater, who originated Hip Pocket on Highway 80 near Joe's Garage, or I think right next to Joe's Garage, pretty much in, I think, the parking lot. Then he moved over basically to another area, I think Oak Acres, which is off of, I believe it's Las Vegas Trail. Then next to that is their location right now, which is Silver Creek. But during this time, they had traveled and found different areas. This is like 1977. I think I was 4 years old. They got some kind of camera. Now, the production quality, sound-wise, is a little sketchy, but that can be improved. But it is posted. It has quite a few views for a play. Plays usually sometimes get lower views because of the sound quality. But I'm a big believer, if you are going to capture a play, I think as a cameraman and also as a director and you know, a YouTube maker and things like that, if you're going to capture it, get up on stage with them. Find your own blocking pattern so that you're kind of in God mode on stage. And you're able to find the right shot and get close to the actors, either using the camera mic, or if you've got a Bluetooth mic, or if you have anything like a boom mic or whatever. But if you have to use, good camera like iPhone 16 or whatever, you want to get up kind of close to them so that those camera mics are pretty good in today's society. Their camera was kind of melting the light. It was in black and white, and it was exposed, almost like it wasn't accepting the light very good. And then the sound quality is hard to hear, but you can turn it up and get some of the language, Sam Shepard's language, Sam Shepard, the playwright. But Mad Dog Blues is a very colorful play. It's very colorful, and it's got all these different characters in it, like Cosmo. The sidekick character has a very strange name, like Yehudi or something like that. Yehudi. And then there's Captain Kidd and Paul Bunyan. And there's another character, Mae West, and Marlon Dietrich. And he uses all these characters. One called Waco, Texas is a character too. And they're all like warping through time and space throughout the play, going from a jungle to Frisco and all this really craziness. It was one of his early experimental plays that he called a disposable play. All right, 1.26 minutes. We will arrive 5:49. The amount is 152.2 yesterday. Clearing.
Why should I?
It's called South Paseo. Mostly old people. You're looking gorgeous. All right, 2. We'll be there at 8:11. It will take 9 minutes. All right, so I did implant what is happening to Shep's dog during the rescue attempt. Well, it's a rescue attempt now. It's going to cut to another scene, but he's been buried under 70 feet of snow for only a few moments. But because it's taken time, it's been about 3 weeks. So he's been under the snow for 3 weeks, but that's only in this time. It's not in the literature. It's not in the story time. In the actual plot time, he's only been under for, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe, which is enough to kill you. But because of that hole, the dog dug the 20-foot hole to get to him, which is borderline fantasy almost, but we don't know if dogs can do that, especially German Shepherds. His dog is called Buster. There we go. So Buster dug the hole, which is about 20 feet into the snow, so that he could breathe. So the dog either had instincts. Now, I've heard of this stuff going on with dogs. Dogs rescuing people during different stuff. We know many dogs helped out during the terrorist attack of 9/11, which was September 11th, 2001. And we know that the dogs were there within the next day doing miraculous stuff. But this instance, we'd have to discuss in development that this is borderline what went on in Kill Bill when Quentin Tarantino's character, the bride, digs herself upward from the coffin. And you see it happen. You believe it. But it's kind of on a kung fu scale. Do you follow me? This is why I'd want to direct it. Kind of how Paul Auster directed Smoke. Because Paul Auster was a novelist of the book Smoke. I am the novelist of the now novel Rib, or Dog Night Out, Shepherds of Alaska, which actually is spelled S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D. Sam Shepard's last name is spelled S-H-E-P-A-R-D. P-A-R-D. So that slipped in there because I'm a big Sam Shepard fan. And I looked at it and it was on the title from many posts. And I'm like, Shepherds of Alaska sounds like someone's last name. Nah, it's shepherds, like a shepherd in a field, or a shepherd that, you know, guides his flock, right? Shepherds of Alaska. That is the Revolution Independent Branch, or what is known as RIB, right? In the fictional novel RIB, or Dog Night Out dash Shepherds of Alaska. So I found that mistake today. I was like, I looked at really what happened. I'll tell you the whole story of finding that mistake. Okay? Because I was looking at something, a post or something about Sam Shepard. There's a play that's going to be done here in town called Mad Dog Blues, written by the award-winning, he won many Obies and the Pulitzer, Sam Shepard, one of my favorite playwright. He's other than Shakespeare. And a few others, like David Mamet and a few other. I'm a big David Mamet fan, but Sam Shepard's by far my favorite. I feel Sam Shepard did what David Lynch did in the cinema, but what Sam Shepard did in the theater. So he was the master of the theater, especially of the play. He was a playwright. Now, his last name is spelled S-H-E-P-A-R-D. That was actually the title of Shepherds of Alaska for many posts. And just today, I found that out and went, oh my God. Because there's German shepherds in the story. It's S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D, like a shepherd or a German shepherd. Or just a good shepherd. You know, when we think of a shepherd, like the shepherds that saw the great star, you know, in the New Testament, things like that. That was actually what it was supposed to be. So I looked at it and I was like, and then also I looked at today at Hip Pocket post. There was a post of Mad Dog Blues from 1977, and they spelled Sam Shepard the most common mistake of misspelling his name. They actually spelled it S-H-E-P-H-E-A. I'm sorry, S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D, like a shepherd. And whether it was done on purpose or not, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's a common mistake that a lot of people make. So today I made a post and said, oh, I love Sam Shepard's S-H-A-P-A-R-D 'S Mad Dog Blues play. I was going to put melodrama, but I don't want to argue with all the academics of that nature, because they are academics of that nature, you know, because they correct people on stuff and everything like that. An academic will correct you. So I made the comment, you know, Sam Shepard, as in the right spelling. And all of that happened today. And and I'll probably remember that for quite a bit of time. It's actually an interesting thing, because I'm thinking, why was that misspelled? And I thought about it for a while. I thought about spelling it that way, but it must have found its way in there. I don't think it happened in an airdrop, and I don't really know how it happened. But it was all the posts that's been so far on Facebook and everything, they've all probably said S-H-E-P-A-R-D, and that's not correct. It's S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D. It changes like everything. Spelling is critical, and not only playwriting and screenplay writing, but it's critical in all those facets. Novels, short stories, poetry. It's very critical. It is seriously critical. Spelling is almost everything. I mean, it's a big freaking deal. And the word will outlast the heaven and earth. .78 minutes, we will arrive at 8:34 p.m. All right, 2.4 miles. Well, we will arrive at 9:18 p.m. It'll take 9 minutes. night, another night of delivery. We're gonna head back to see Linda and Kitty. Meow.